Hey everybody, you know him as the serial griller, but today we're talking about something a little different. We're incorporating peaches, and I can't wait to see what he's got in mind. We got Matt Moore with us. How you doing?
Hey, I'm better than I deserve. Thanks so much for having me back.
You know what? We love everything that you do. You make it seem simple, but there are a lot of things that you've been doing behind the scenes to make it look simple. I know that. So today we're working with peaches. What are some
Sure.
good ways that we can really incorporate those?
Well, I mean, we are so lucky to live in Nashville. My friends at the Peach Truck here is always something that is sort of a summer ritual for me. So you're right. I've done a little bit of work behind the scenes, went and picked up some really great peaches. But if you've had the same 2020 that I've had here in Nashville with the tornado and everything that's been going on, I always like to maybe start out with a little bit of a cocktail. So we've got some Dixie Peach vodka. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to do kind of a peach mule, if we will. So a little bit of ginger beer. I've got it in that Moscow mule style glass. This is really light and refreshing. What I love about this is you can actually mix this up in a big batch and then put
Okay.
it together. So if you are having that responsible, socially distanced cookout and you've got your guests around, this way you can make sure that you've monitored it. I like to spike it a little bit heavy, of course, but it's got plenty of that really good Georgia peach flavor that we're all craving right now at the end of the summer. Now, the star of the show is actually going to be country style ribs. So a lot of folks don't really know exactly what this is. This comes from the pork shoulder. So it's got the bone in it. It's something that they slice into about an inch and a half. It's something that we can cook up rather quickly. So Serial Griller, the new book that I did, is all about cooking hot and fast. And instead of this being a really, really low and slow smoke, we might do like a baby back rib for 3 or 4 hours. I've actually just cooked these up over 300 degrees for about 2 hours, an hour and a half in total. And all we're looking to do on this is just season it really simple with a very classic dry rub. So we've got these, they've cooked up for about an hour and a half. And then playing off that peach note that we talked about earlier, I've got these beautiful Georgia peaches that I picked up from the peach truck. I'm going to put together kind of a peach salsa. This is really, really simple. So I've just diced these all about the same size. I've also got a little bit of cucumber here. We're still doing some construction here in East Nashville, so you can hear that. We've got a little bit of red onion, and we've got some cilantro as well. And then I'll season that very simply with a little bit of fresh cracked pepper. I've got some kosher salt, and then some lime juice is going to bring this whole thing together. So I often talk about we want to eat with our eyes first, right? So this
Oh yeah.
beautiful peach salsa that we've got. Now we're of course doing it on these country style ribs today, but this works really, really well on grilled chicken. If you want to do like a pork tenderloin, anything along those lines, even like a nice piece of halibut or a white fish works really great. Chips and salsa with the peach salsa, always fantastic. We just serve this right over the top. Super beautiful. Again, your guests can dig in. You've got a nice pair of tongs. Everybody can evenly portion this. This is that taste for the last bit of summer. And last but not least, I did actually stop down at the Nashville Farmers Market. So go support your local farmers. Okra is in season as well. And you'll see people at the farmers market like me. I'm digging through the okra. I'm trying to find those really small, young, tender pods because they're fresh and juicy. We just throw those on the grill with some salt and pepper. They cook up super quickly. It's like literally eating popcorn in your mouth. Fantastic flavor for summer.
You know what? That's crazy. I have never thought to grill okra. I mean, come on,
Sure.
Matt. When you're down here, there's like fried okra. You know about the
Fried okra. I
fried.
know. The whole idea behind cereal griller is that we can make everything better on the grill. My grandmother used to roast it in the oven over high heat. It's one of my favorite dishes. And I figured one day I had some beautiful okra. Why not throw it on the grill? The only problem you sometimes have is it falling through the grate because again, we're trying to go for that smaller, tender pod. But when you cook it the right way, you cook it vertically against a horizontal grate. It's a home run side dish that a lot of people don't think about.
Well, and going back to that peach salsa that you just did, I
Yeah.
mean, in my head, I was thinking there was going to be some kind of mayo base. I loved it.
No.
It's just super fresh and nice and
Super
easy.
fresh. Yeah, I mean, for me, especially if we're eating outside, it's still hot outside. This is something that you can prep up, even a few hours in advance. You don't want to do it too quickly because remember, we're adding the acidity from the lemon. So we don't want it to work too much in there. We want to still have some bite from the peaches, the crunchy cucumber, the acidity of the onion. The cilantro is just that fresh flavor that kind of brings it through. And again, this pork is really kind of chewy and fatty and pull off the bone. So having something really crisp and refreshing is just the perfect contrast for that dish.
Man, I love all of this. Okay, Cereal Griller is out. Where can people find it?
You can pick it up wherever books are sold, shop local too. And again, it's been an incredible summer. Thank you guys for having me on. Soon we're going to be talking about tailgating or whatever we're going to be doing for football season, right?
Listen, I'm going to tailgate. There may not be a game, but I'm going to just
Sure.
lower the truck bed. I'm going to have a tailgate. And especially if you've got some recipes for that, we're doing it.
I got recipes. You can run wind sprints out here on the AstroTurf.
We're doing it. We're doing it. I love it. Matt Moore, thank you so much.